Join me as I dive into the world of private money lending and try to help you uncover the secrets that banks do not want you to know. So I'm sure you're aware that getting a loan from a bank is a whole headache, right? So you got to jump through all these hoops. They want you to provide an arm and a leg. There's all this paperwork. And it almost seems like you can do everything right, but they'll still deny you the funding. It's crazy. And we always wonder, like, why would banks make it harder to get a loan if it's profitable for them, right? So why are they making you do all this stuff if, it's going to make them a lot of money? It almost seems like they're trying to discourage you from applying for a loan in the first place, at least. That's been my experience when applying for business loans. And traditional banking, transparently, isn't working for a lot of people. I mean, this is primarily about business owners, but even just individuals are struggling with private banking, struggling to get funding. It's either they make it really hard, and then if they do give it to you, it's loan shark type rates. And there's now all these consumer protection laws to protect against that, but it's still pretty discouraging. And sometimes it even involves accepting conditions and terms that just aren't in your favor. And I get that. I mean, the bank wants to protect themselves, and so that makes sense. But what are you supposed to do when traditional banking just isn't working for you, right? Like, what are your other options? And this can happen to people who are self-employed. I've seen people who have their own business, or, maybe they work as a service provider. They don't have traditional income, like they're not providing pay stubs, right? So it can be a struggle for them to get funding, or maybe they just have bad credit. Sometimes people have bad credit and it's actually not their fault. It has nothing to do with them. Or maybe they made mistakes when they were young and they've changed that, but they have all these derogatory marks. And so they are tired of dealing with the hassle of a traditional bank, and it just cuts them out in terms of access to different opportunities. And so for these people, private money lending can be a game changer. I mean, it could really turn things around. So banks, of course, aren't going to talk about this. They're not going to tell you about this because private lenders are essentially competing with them. They would prefer that you stick with their traditional products, of course, but they're never going to encourage you to explore other options. I mean, unless you just have a really good banker that actually cares about you. So private lending is essentially a way for individuals and companies, typically private companies, to get other funding. Now, depending on which side you're on, you can be the one providing the funding, which is something that I do, or you can be the one seeking the funding, right? So this can be a direct service. So if you know someone who is a private money lender, you may go directly through them, or they may have some sort of platform that you can get private money for and you can just apply. So there's different ways that people run their businesses. But the key difference is that private money lenders tend to have more flexibility in the terms they offer, the interest rates they charge, even the closing costs. If you're buying real estate with a private money lender, even that can be totally different than going through a traditional bank. And they can even have more flexible payment plan options because, it's their money, so they're deciding how they want to be repaid. Whereas banks have to follow a lot of protocols and regulations, lots of overhead and operational requirements. So you get a lot more flexibility with private money. And depending on the lender, I mean, you may even be able to negotiate the terms of your loan. It just depends on how open they are. So private lending is for people who, in terms of like running it as a business, is for people who, they may want more control over their finances. It's definitely a way to generate income. And for people who are seeking funds, it's people who need that flexibility of working with someone more direct who has less overhead and can probably take a little less, or just be more flexible in their terms. So there's a lot of potential financial advantages, and it can be especially beneficial on the borrowing side for people who don't have traditional income, or maybe don't have great credit, or just need to close a loan really quickly. I mean, that's also something that can happen with private money. So it's a great alternative to traditional investing. And banks often reject borrowers because of their strict standards, but typically private money lenders are focusing on the collateral as opposed to just the borrower or like their FICO score or something. So the cool thing, there's a lot of secrets that banks don't want you to know about private money lending, of course, as their competitors, and I'm going to give you some of them. So first, you don't need perfect credit to get private money. Now, there are private money lenders who will run your credit, but more often than not, they're looking at your collateral. And I'm mostly talking to business owners here. I mean, there are private money lenders who lend to individuals. I'm not one of those. But, they're really looking at the collateral that you have to back up your loan, whether it's real estate or some other asset that you have, your antique car collection, your, $100,000 art collection, whatever it is that you have that is valuable collateral to the lender. Usually that is their primary focus. Second, private money lenders have the flexibility to tailor to the deal, right? So when you're working with a bank, the terms can often be rigid and just applied across the board. But since private money lenders are typically small operations, they can custom design repayment schedules, maturity dates, interest rates, and they can really just structure loans based on your real world situation and needs. And I've experienced this as a private lender. I've done this for borrowers, just based on how their business is, how it's structured, based on the market and what they have going on. I've been able to offer flexible terms. The third thing is the speed. So private money lenders can fund your loan or your business way faster than a lot of traditional banks. And with regular banks and sometimes even hard money lenders, it can take weeks or months to get funding. But I've seen private money deals close in just days, which really allows you to capitalize on time-sensitive opportunities and secure higher returns. I've also seen this done with what's called transactional lending. Google it. Secret number 4, so returns do tend to be higher, but the risk is also higher from the private lender side, right? So if you are the one doing the lending, you can get double-digit returns compared to traditional bank product, but that premium can come with elevated risks. So it's really important to do your due diligence as the private lender. If you are the borrower, this can all be negotiated, right? I've seen comparable transactions where one person is looking for a loan for their fix and flip deal. Maybe they just need the rehab piece, and they go to a hard money lender and they're charging, 11% and this many points, and this comes out to all the closing costs, and it turns out to be way more expensive than going with this private lender who may charge a higher interest rate, but you may save on some of the points or closing costs. So that's something to consider. Another thing is that the collateral can be more flexible, which means you have wider access. So unlike banks, which demand that your credit is pristine, private lenders can often accept asset-backed securities. So they're looking at your ARV, they're looking at your receivables, on your business documents. They may be looking at your business assets or even your equipment if you're doing an equipment financing type loan. So there's a lot of different advantages to going with private money, but even just from the perspective of being a private money lender, like you can offer a wider range of options to your clients, which I love. So to sum it up for you, some of the advantages of private money are, broader deal flow, so you can accept more opportunities and you have access to more funding opportunities from the borrower perspective. You have stronger negotiating power. Typically, if you're dealing with a private money lender, you may be talking to someone like me or someone that I know, as opposed to dealing with a very large institution. And so you have the opportunity to set terms that work for you and that work for the lender. Faster execution is top tier. So working with a private money lender, it's really according to your schedules and how fast they can get it done. So this allows you to move quickly, especially if you have a time-sensitive transaction on the table. And from the lender perspective, you have the opportunity for passive income potential. So once you give a loan and now you're just in repayment, you're not really doing anything else except collecting checks. So the takeaway here is banks really want to keep you in their box. Of course, I'm not anti-bank, but I am pro knowing about other opportunities out there, right? So if banks aren't working for you or for your business, do know that there are other options out there. And one of those options is private money loans.